In April 1814, 4,000 British soldiers sailed into Chesapeake Bay. When they made it in August, the British troops then marched to the outskirts of Washington, D.C. and swiftly attacked the U.S. militia. After taking down the militia, the troops then advanced to the city, where the nation's capital, the White House, was located. A British officer had noted they proceeded without a moment's delay to burn and destroy everything in the most distant degree connected with the government. Once the British arrived near the citizens, the townspeople evacuated as quickly as possible in an attempt to not be harmed during the attack. Unfortunately, with his troops disorganized and separated, the commander of the U.S. militia decided to leave Washington, D.C. straight up to the British. During the attack, the British dined in the deserted White House. The British troops then set a private residence ablaze from which some Americans had previously used as a shelter. For the majority of the attack, the British left private property unharmed, instead targeting and burning the city's government buildings, such as unfinished Capitol building and then later the White House. The moment James Madison had been notified of the Britain's arrival, Dolly Madison, James' wife, refused to leave the White House until she had gathered several governmental documents, a portrait of George Washington, and other significant items. Luckily, later that night, a thunderstorm put out the majority of the fires from the building. This caused the British to retreat to escape any retaliation by the Americans. Once the Americans knew that the British had already left the city, workers started to rebuild the White House by late December.